Your Eminences, distinguished clergies, respected guests, dear brothers and sisters. By the grace of our Lord and by the unconquerable spirit of the Armenians, we gather today in the old city of Jerusalem. We gather on April 24th to commemorate the Armenian genocide, to honor the martyrs of our people, and to affirm that historical truth of the genocide did not perish with those that perished in the genocide. For the Armenian people, this date marks the intentional systematic campaign of deportation, destruction, and annihilation carried out in the Ottoman Empire in 1915. In other words, genocide. A civilization rooted in its ancestral lands was subjected to murder, exile, torture, suffering, dispossession, and the attempted erasure of its entire presence. Many families and bloodlines were broken, many churches were desecrated, many villages were emptied, and an ancient people were scattered all across the world, with some of them arriving in Jerusalem. Their children and grandchildren are present with us today. But despite these horrors, here in Jerusalem, Armenian prayer continued. Armenian life continued. The survivors carried with them the grief, dignity, and the determination that the truth of the massacres of their ancestors would remain alive. And no people should know of our historical suffering better than the Jewish people, who endured the Holocaust, and yet the state of Israel does not recognize the genocide of the Armenians. The recognition of the Armenian genocide stands as an act of justice consistent with the deepest lessons drawn from Jewish suffering. It says that the destruction of one people concerns all peoples. It says that historical truth belongs to no single nation. It says that our historical memory cannot be selective. When historical crimes against humanity remain unrecognized, their perpetrators gain strength. When historical truth is concealed for the sake of contemporary political strategy, we know that the aggressors of those crimes grow bolder. When the world hesitates to call out the historical truth of our genocide, we know that those who know only violence get their permission to act in violence again. We have seen this pattern in our own time, very recently. The recent remarks of the President of Turkey, boasting of Turkish invasion in Nagorno-Karabakh and Syria, while suggesting further ambitions like these toward Jerusalem, reveal the danger of unchecked rhetoric, which is the result of feeling historical impunity. It is the result of a historical truth that not being recognized. Menacing words like these emerge more easily where earlier crimes against the Armenians were denied, excused, or forgotten. A perpetrator who sees yesterday's crimes and atrocities forgotten starts thinking about the crimes and atrocities he may commit tomorrow. The recognition of the Armenian genocide concerns Armenians. Yes, it is true. But it concerns also Jews. The world cannot be selective with its historical memory of genocides. The recognition of the Armenian genocides concerns every single nation that seeks dignity and security. The recognition of the Armenian genocide would honor the dead, yet it would also defend the living. It would tell every persecuted community that historical crimes that are recognized and seen are injustice. It would tell every aggressor that crimes remembered carry consequences. It would deepen the moral partnership between Armenian and Jewish people, two ancient peoples who have similar patterns of carrying their faith in the middle of centuries of difficulty and persecution. From the holy city of Jerusalem, we issue a simple call today. Let the historical truth of the Armenian genocide be spoken and recognized in this land by this government. Let history be remembered honestly and not be left to the political expediency of the moment. We Armenians seek neither vengeance nor hostility. We seek the recognition of truth and the world where the historical truth of our genocide has no hiding place. May the memory of the Armenian martyrs remain eternal. May God bestow justice for the martyrs and guide nations and their leaders to speak the truth. And may peace prevail in Jerusalem and all over the world. Thank you.